Hey Nancy, good morning. My name is Kylie. I'm with RinGen SEO and Digital Marketing. I just wanted to put this short custom video together for you, hopefully give you some assistance with bringing in some more organic exclusive leads for your real estate business. With a quick search, I actually wasn't able to find a website for you. If you have one, I do apologize. But like I said, with a quick search, I wasn't able to locate one. So I'm just going to go ahead and use your Facebook for an example, at least just to start here. One thing I can recommend for you personally is to just put a more clear, professional looking cover photo on your Facebook page. Other than that, maybe even creating a different type of page. And I'm not sure if this is a group or just a business Facebook profile, but even creating a page from your personal Facebook account and just making it really professional, making sure that you have all your information in there. If you have a website, make sure you add that on your personal Facebook. It's going to be super, super important as far as exposure and getting people to come through your website. I'm going to actually use a competitor's website because this video is focused on bringing in leads through a website and search engines. So branding yourself, exposure, and ranking your company name via Google to bring in the most leads possible and get the best return on your investment. With that being said, I'm going to hop on over to a local competitor of yours out of the Coconut Creek area. Looks like Sky Lewis Realty. We're just going to use their website as an example. It doesn't matter whether it's your website or their website. So if you do have one, you can use these same tips and tricks on your current website, depending on whether it's a brokerage offered website or your own personal that you had created. So it can be a little bit tricky with the ones that are offered through the brokerage. If you have any questions about that after watching the video, just holler at me and I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. So the three things that we're going to talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. I'm sure you're probably not familiar with any of those if you are at all. And what I want to do is give you a little bit of knowledge and some input on what those mean and how they can benefit you. So content, since we're on a website here, we're going to talk about content first. Content is not just the words that are on a page, but content is also how images on a website are saved and what's behind those images. So alt tags, meta descriptions, site titles. These are all things that come on the back end of a website, and optimizing those and making sure that they are relevant to the services that you're offering is going to be vital. So Google loves content. Content is king in the eyes of Google. Typically what we recommend is 1,500 words on any page of a website that you're trying to be found for. That being said, it can be a little tricky with real estate because real estate themes aren't generally designed to fit 1,500 words. Sometimes we can get them in, sometimes we can't. So a little less is okay, but basing it off of what your competitors have is going to be key as well. So seeing what your competitors have, doing the research, how many words do these people have, and one-upping from there. So if they have 700 words, go ahead and do 900 words. And this is something you'll also want to pay attention to once you actually start finding that you're getting business from this and you're seeing results. Staying on top of the local competition and making sure that they're not trying to beat you out. So content, 1,500 words if possible. Real estate, like I said, is tricky, so maybe 700 to 900 if doable. On pages you're trying to be found for, so maybe a 4 buyers, 4 sellers. Location pages, so certain cities, certain neighborhoods, your home page. These are pages that you're going to want people to come to, and then linking them to a contact us page or having a very easy way for them to fill out a form to contact you. So people are lazy, right? They want to have the easiest, quickest results. So if they come to a website and they find it's too complicated to reach you, they're going to go to the next one. So that's super, super important. Keep these things in mind as far as content and conversion, okay? Getting people to actually reach out to you. The next thing we're going to talk about are citations. Citations are anywhere on the web that your business name, address, and phone number are listed. And this would be through various directories like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Zillow, Realtor.com. All these directories offer what's called a citation. You might be thinking citations. Well, I thought that was a bad thing. Not in this world. So citations actually offer you power to your Google My Business page. This right here is what we call a map pack or a snack pack. And it's going to focus on the top 3 companies or businesses in the area. So it's who's pushing the most power, who has the most reviews, and who's optimizing their Google My Business page the best. Google reads all these things and they look for them. So, you might be looking at these, and I'm not familiar with these companies. You might be. I'm sure you are. Looking at them going, wow, these have been, businesses for 7 years. It says there, 7+ years in business, right? Maybe you're a newer agent, or you've only been in the business 2 years, or maybe you've been in longer than these guys. But, you might be going, well, I've only been in 2 years. How could I beat someone that's been in there 7 years? It actually has nothing to do with time. Excuse me. So it's not that hard to beat these guys out, but getting in here and getting in somewhere in these top 3 positions or as close to as possible is going to start bringing you in organic exclusive leads for much cheaper, a fraction of the cost than it would cost to do Zillow or Realtor.com in these areas. I know Fort Lauderdale, I know Miami. I know they're really, really super competitive markets. So the price for marketing out there, especially with those directories, Zillow, Realtor.com, is going to be expensive. And I know that. So I know that it's going to be super cheap compared to those. And you're actually going to get better quality leads. So following these tips that I'm giving you is really, really, really going to help you out. So if you don't have a Google My Business page, create one, start getting reviews in there, push some citations. So add your business to these local directories. Get some power associated with this. There's thousands of directories that you could put your business in. Make sure they're relevant and go from there. That being said, I did look through this view all. I didn't see a business page for you. And if you have one, I apologize, like I said. And I also didn't see one for location real estate. So if they're in here, if they have one, it's not anywhere in the top 20. And then this down here would be your organic listing. So this is actually where your website would pop up. So you have 2 potential avenues for people to reach out. So you've got your map pack and you've got your website. All different opportunities for people to click on your name. So being able to rank, and you can rank above these Realtor.com and Zillow.com. It's not that hard to do. Don't be afraid of those. We're going to hop on over to backlinks. It's a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs, and it is essentially a tool that shows me the power that's coming to a specific website. Since we started with Sky Lewis Realty, I wanted to continue with that. So I just pulled them up here. Like I said, if you have a website, I really do apologize that I wasn't able to find it and use it for this video. Backlinks are anywhere that your website is listed on another website online. So if you've got, another real estate site or Zillow or somewhere linking with a text or your domain name to your website is going to give you what's called a backlink. Not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure that you're not pulling from spammy websites. You want to make sure that the website you're pulling from is relevant. So Google looks at all these things and they essentially give you trust based on where you're pulling your links from. So if you look at it as one website linking to another website, telling Google, hey, Google, this website's trustworthy. So if you can think about it that way, if you're linking from a spammy site, or if you're linking from maybe an ice cream shop, Google's going to see that and they're actually going to... it's going to hurt you. Okay. So making sure you're being relevant links, and not all are created equal, like I said. So this guy might have 115 referring domains. So that's links linking to his site, which he's actually pulling in over 2,000 links from these domains. If these domains are not all relevant and they're not all super powerful, you may not necessarily have to have all 115. So it just really goes into doing research, looking at what your competitors have, and going from there. Some of these do cost money. A lot of them do, but also some of them are free. So go ahead, take a peek in there, do your research. You can even, sign up for these tools. They're not free, but, they're helpful. So go ahead and do those. This here is organic keywords. So if I were to pop in here, this video is running quite a bit longer than I would have wanted it to. So I'm going to get going here. But They have 332 organic keywords on their website that they're being found for. This is what you want to happen. So you have 66 people coming to this website every month. Um, I'm sure you'd like a piece of that pie. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video, cut it short here, or cut it off here because we're going over 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I would absolutely love to hear your feedback. And I hope that this brings you some additional business for 2021. Thanks so much for watching.